Hi everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob and this is episode 15 in my Skyrim Ultimate Survival Challenge. In the last episode, I wandered into the Riften Ratway and took out some of the bandits in there. Met an archer, died a couple times, it wasn't pretty. So in this episode we are back up on the surface and I am just trying to get a little bit more skill points so I can get this final level up. Got a couple skills that are pretty close. Evasion's pretty close. Sneak is very close. I could probably sneak up on a rabbit and get my sneak up to the next level. As soon as I get one of those up, I'm going to go on a massive crafting spree, grab a few more levels, and hopefully get, eventually, after some perks in alchemy and armor, I'd really like to get another lockpicking perk because you desperately need them in Requiem. They're so important. It's amazing how in the base game they're virtually, you just don't even need lockpicking perks at all. You can just figure it out with a regular lockpick and have no issues. But in Requiem, that is not the case. And that's causing me some problems because this guy over here at this farm, there's like a dark elf over here somewhere. That guy right there, he just walked behind that mill, or whatever that is. Yeah, this guy. I can't get him his bow bag until I can pick the chest that it's in, and I can't do that yet. So, that is why I'm wandering through the woods, just kind of looking for, hopefully, some low-level enemies to fight, just to get a little bit of experience. Nothing too crazy. But we will see what happens, and there is definitely an invisible wall right there. Now, over the hill to my right is something I definitely don't want to run into, which is like some spriggans and stuff. So, I'm going to stay on this side of the hill. Alright, you can see up ahead there, there's a fortress of some sort, which means bandits. So I probably don't want to go that way. Find somewhere else to go. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, guards just don't help. Oh well, I leveled up. And I think I caught a disease. Coward! Get back here. Where'd you go? I'm not sure. Out of here. I really don't know how I missed that shot. What the? Okay. For some reason, archery does not work as you would think it would in third person. Alright, well, I got what I wanted. I got a level up. So that's good. It's all thanks to this stupid little wolf. And these two completely useless guards. So, next on my list, we'll rank up right now. I'll go ahead and take... what am I thinking I'm going to need here? Probably do another for health. Keep balancing health and stamina. And I want to spend my perk on the next level of alchemy so that I can grind some potions. Whoops. So I got alchemical lore, I got improved elixirs. The next one I'm going to want is concentrated poisons, since that really valuable concoction that I've been making is technically a poison that will help. Now I can go make some more of those. Well, unfortunately, I only made it about halfway to the next level. Didn't have as many butterfly wings as I thought I did. So I'll have to get some more of those. I am way overburdened now with potions, but fortunately these people will buy some of them from me. Okay, I managed to pull in another 1,000 gold there from selling potions, and I still have plenty more to get rid of. So I've saved up a total of 4,370 plus the 41 that I'm still carrying on me. I don't carry it all with me because, again, Requiem, in Requiem, gold has weight, so I don't want to weigh myself down with just 50 pounds of gold, as cool as that sounds. Well, before I do anything or go anywhere, I have a bit of a problem. That annoying wolf gave me Rockjoint, so my character is sick now. And in order to get better, I can do one of two things. I can either use a potion, which I have one, an elixir of vitality, which will remove almost every disease, poison, and temporary magic effect. That, I don't know if I want to use to just get rid of a disease. I'd rather use it for something like it says, poison or a temporary magic effect, something that's really causing problems, really threatening my life. Rockjoint doesn't threaten my life necessarily, at least not yet. It's just annoying. The other option in Requiem is that you can actually just rest for a while, and if you keep yourself fed and drink water and stuff, you can actually get better naturally, which is kind of neat. Actually, I'm not sure if that's Requiem. You know what? That's not Requiem. That's Realistic Needs and Diseases. I'm sorry. That's a different mod that does that. So I can actually just rest and get some food and some water, maybe wait a couple days and see if this goes away. Okay, so I think my condition is actually worsening. This is my player's sprinting. You see how weird that looks? It's because my Rockjoint has added another effect. After having slept for about 8 hours or so. My speed is 30% less and my sneaking is 30% harder. I don't know if this is necessarily a deadly disease or not, but I'll wait a little longer and just try to eat and drink and rest, and I think it's supposed to go away eventually. Anyway, I need more water. So let me just pull that right out of the dirty river here. That actually probably would make me... That's also a way to get sick, is by drinking water that hasn't been boiled. So I'm going to go make sure I boil this and cook some more meat.
Are you feeling sick?
Sorry about the mess.
Okay, so this is not good. Another effect is added on. Stamina minus 50, carry weight minus 50. Not good at all. Wait. Come on. Yeah, my character can barely move now. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Maybe my disease just has to progress through its stages like a normal disease would. Maybe it gets really bad before it breaks. That's my wishful thinking talking, hoping I don't suddenly just like wake up and die.
Need something?
What? You're supposed to be... In fact, you're... all three of you, I think, are supposed to be over there. What are you doing?
Yes. Keep your eyes to the road.
Alright then, well, carry on. Aha! Look at this. Rest rested another 12 hours. So I think it's been, I don't know, maybe 36 hours since I started having symptoms of this disease. One of them just went away, so apparently I'm doing the right thing. Just letting the disease run its course.
Sorry about the mess.
You
Keeping this
promised
place
me you'd
clean
pay
is
me
quite a
back
chore.
yesterday.
Alright, so I have some good news. I am completely disease-free. That is really cool, how you can actually just rest and eat and sleep, and your disease goes away. That's kind of an awesome game mechanic. Makes sense, anyway. I don't know if that works for all diseases. I'm sure there's some diseases that are really bad if you get them. There might be some that just get worse and worse and if you don't cure them until the point at which you die, but Rockjoint's a pretty common illness. You can get it from animals. You might be able to get it from drinking unclean water. So I think that's one that I didn't really need to worry about as much. Porphyric hemophilia, I hear, is a fun one, or however you pronounce that. But hopefully I don't have to deal with that one anytime soon. Although being a vampire would probably be interesting. Maybe something to think about. Anyway, I'm feeling much better, so I'm going to grab all my items and continue on my merry way. Well, I decided to head out on foot, off towards another city. In particular, I'm heading north to Windhelm. I need experience, so taking a journey on foot would probably be good for me. I also need new merchants to sell things to, and I don't want to have to pay to take a carriage to a new city every time I go. So I'm going to see how far I can make it. This is roughly as far as I've come along this road. Darkwater Crossing was down over there, and Windhelm is out in this direction. So from this point on, the road forks in a different direction. Could be a little chilly up there, especially because I don't have a fur tent. I just have a leather tent, which is better keeping out rain in southern environments, but not so good at keeping out the cold in the northern environments. So might need to keep my eye out for a fur tent while I'm up there. Fortunately, I'll be crossing through these volcanic plains below me first, so it should be nice and warm coming out of there. So hopefully I don't run into anything too deadly along the way, but we shall see. I found some old dwarven ruins up this hill. I think there might be some enemies up at the top, so I'm gonna probably take the low road here. More wolves up ahead. Who are you? What do you want?
Beg for your miserable life.
Ah, crap.
Pray to your gods for mercy.
this is gonna do much to her. Yeah, more than I thought. Okay, she's stuck. I'll take it. Stay right there.
Yeah.
Okay, whoa. Why? Why would you do that to me? Ooh, that's a good potion. Restore stamina and refined moonstone. There's a little hunter camp here.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look. Good day.
Alright, there's a little inn up ahead. Small settlement. So I'm gonna head in here and see what's going on.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nordham mead. He's good for it. He's been in Kynesgrove forever. Great storyteller. Keeps everyone's spirits up. Owes me a lot of coin for drinks. I keep telling him not to worry about it, but he's got the stubborn Nord blood. Damn fool doesn't have the coin to pay me back, so he just beats himself up over it, and then he gets thirsty, and it cycles all over again. If you could convince him that I don't care about his tab, it'd certainly make me feel better.
Okay.
Until next time.
Well, I can't seem to find Rogie. Maybe he lives in Winterhold. I'm getting pretty close. You can see the snow up north, so I'm gonna continue on. There it is. I made it. Not too much that I had to worry about along the way. But it is nasty cold up here.
May your rope due to warm sadness.
Okay, I got a little bit more gold, but it is ridiculously cold. So I'm gonna head into the city and try to find somewhere to warm up. It says that the air is frigid and deadly. Oh my gosh, exposure's minus 34. I need to get somewhere warm fast. No wait, minus, let's say 34 or 54, 59. Whoa, I'm freezing to death. Oh my gosh, it's cold up here.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our
I
food,
don't have time
you
to
pollute
listen to
our
your conversation.
and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
All these people running around, these Nords up here, more resistance to cold. I don't have that. I'm a Breton. Things aren't so chilly over in High Rock. Well, now that I'm nice and warm again, I'm gonna probably head back out. There's really not a whole lot of reason to stay here around Windhelm for long. Mostly because I don't have gear and equipment yet to help me survive in this cold of an environment. So I'm going to have to head back south for the time being. But I have some new ideas for what I want to do when I get there, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, these guys just freaked me out a little bit. I was kind of running by them, didn't think they were inherently aggressive, but they started stomping around a little bit. Had me worried. Alright. I was pretty cold heading out there. Oh, hi, where did you come from? You just kind of showed up. Anyway, these volcanic fissure pits, or whatever they are, these fissures in the ground, these will actually heal you. No, not heal you, they'll warm you up from being too cold. So, this will help get rid of all the freezing cold debuffs that I've had coming out of Windhelm. It didn't take long. Just to get out of the city, I went from positive 20 exposure to about minus 40. And at minus 100, you die. So yeah, I wouldn't last long in that climate. But yeah, these fissures and the hot springs nearby, those two, this will all warm you up pretty well. Just kind of a nice little touch that the makers of the Frostfall mod added into the game.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Alright, well, as you can see, I'm back in Riften. And I decided to do this quest for this Louis Latrush guy. Wants me to go talk to somebody in jail who he thinks still owes him a horse as part of a deal that they had made prior to this other person being locked up. So I need to go into the Riften jail, find this guy, and talk to him. If I do this quest correctly, I think I get a free horse. I'm pretty sure the dungeon entrance is over here, actually. And a horse would be extremely useful in Requiem, especially by just the simple fact of allowing me to get from point A to point B while being able to outrun enemies. And now that there's mounted combat in Skyrim, one of the last patches that they did, which has been out for a while now, I could shoot arrows from horseback and stay away from at least slower enemies. So let's see here.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
Nope.
Ignore me all you want.
Forgot. Gotta put the amulet of Debel on before trying to pass a
What are you doing
speechcraft
down
check.
here? Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Nice. Probably will want it on during my conversation with this guy too. There he is.
Well, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Yikes.
I've always got time for love. Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
Cool. I passed 2 speechcraft checks there and leveled it up twice. This quest has already been worth it, even if I haven't done anything. Now, there is one problem. This little lodge is going to be surrounded by thugs. I don't know what kind of weapons they're going to have, but I'm definitely not going to try to go after them in the middle of the night. It's in part of the forest that's out to the west, and... I'm sorry, no, that's east. Yeah, it's in part of the forest east of here, in an area I haven't been to yet. Might be some unpleasant animals out there, and there's probably going to be thugs, and I don't want to be running through the forest at night when I can't see anything, so I'm going to wait until morning, eat some food, drink some water, and just take care of all that kind of stuff, and then I'll head out. Alright, so beginning my walk through a new part of the forest. Need to be careful out here, because I don't know what I might run into. I think first things first, I'm going to try to get to that road. Although I see something that I really, really would like. Always use more of those alchemy ingredients. This lodge is out on the northern side of the road somewhere. And there's this structure right here, which I think may have a mage hiding in it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave that alone. Mages are so powerful. I don't want to even think about fighting one of those guys yet. Where is it? I think this path goes... Oh gosh, hi. I think she's going to try to hold me up. What are you doing? Alright, fine.
Hail, sister. I saw you walking there and thought you could use...
Oh.
Good luck out there.
Hey, nice. No, it's just a thieves guild, buddy. Gave me 5 lockpicks, which I might need coming up here. Oh man, now that I think of it, I sure hope I can pick whatever chest those lineage papers might be in. Oh. Well, I'll find out when I get there. Anyway, there it is. Yep, see, that's the Blackbriar Lodge up on top of that hill. I have to be careful how I approach this. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Just in case the worst should happen. And there's probably a better way to approach this, and I'm thinking from the top of that rock would be better. If there's archers in there, I definitely don't want to be downhill. That would be very bad news. But that spot seems like close enough, but high vantage point to give me an advantage, so I'm going to climb up here. I'm also currently operating under the assumption that all of these bandits are inherently hostile, or thugs, or whoever they are. So I'm not going to try to go and talk to them. I think I'm just going to shoot them. Hopefully starting with whatever archers there might be over there. Okay, here we go. That's a little better view. I don't see anything moving around down there. Although I don't know if my draw distance is high enough to see it from here. And you know what? I'm going to do one other thing. I am going to favorite the Blade of the Rift then go into my hotkey menu. Set that as number 1. Blade of the Rift is, that's the stamina draining sword I got. That would be a lot better for dealing with any bandits or other human players. Okay, there's a guy right there. You can see him walking up towards the front of the house. Doesn't look like he has a bow, as far as I can tell. There's a tower over there. That might be a nice spot to defend if I need to. I don't think I saw anyone on the top of it. Oh, more guys in the back here. See that one moving. Can't tell what sort of weapon he's got. Might not be able to until he draws it. It might be... I can see something sticking up and off to the right of his back, but I can't tell if it's a bow or a two-handed weapon. Wait for him to come back. See if he notices me. Is that him up in the tower right there? It is. He detected me, but he did not immediately become hostile, at least not from that distance, so that's good. Next thing I need to figure out after I figure out what weapon he's got is to figure out, okay, what kind of armor he's wearing, whether heavy or light. Okay, well at least I know they're not going to all just go nuts on me right away. Okay, that's a two-handed weapon, so he's not a threat. What about his friend up front here? I can see him, but I can't tell. Either of those guys have a bow? They do. Yeah, I don't know. If they would turn around and look at me, I'd probably be able to tell if they draw their weapons like that other guy did. Hey, look at me up here. Okay, you don't have a bow. But I'm worried about your friend back there. He's got a one-handed weapon. Somehow, I just know there's an archer here somewhere. This looks too easy. That person is going to go up into the tower again, so I'm gonna move this way. He's not paying attention. Alright, I'm going in the back door. Alright, now, let's make sure I know what I'm here for. I am not going to be able to steal that stash, so I think that's in the upstairs part of this building, but I should be able to steal the lineage papers.
I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my boot.
take their money. And I did level up, so that's good.
That brat. Mine could be anyone's. Get one rusty second from me.
I hear more voices coming from that side.
Picking pockets. That's the real art. No rough stuff. Just take it and go. Don't tell me much fun about this time.
Walk into the city of free men.
This doesn't look like a place where someone would keep lineage papers for their horse.
Did he listen? Oh, no.
Actually, you know what? I think they're up a level. And a detect life spell would be nice now. And no, those papers definitely aren't in here.
Retire someday. Give myself an island.
Should have known she was lying. She said she'd wait for me. But they never did.
I do have the Stone of the Shadow. I should definitely get that ready. In fact, with that in mind, I'm going to want all the doors open. It's got to be a really tall building if they're upstairs.
Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my mouth.
Peek around the corner here.
Kill him. He talks to me like that again. Dead him while he's sleeping. A poison is meat. See how he likes that.
Gosh, I have no idea where these papers are.
I'd never do another span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself up. Is someone there?
Well, somebody thinks they noticed me.
Did you hear something?
No, none of you saw a thing. I just have to avoid any of them bumping into me.
Is someone there?
As long as I'm on this table, I don't think they'll notice me. I really need you guys to go away. There's nothing here. Nothing worth seeing. Oh, so many two-handed weapons in close quarters. They're all gonna crowd that door. I need them to go away.
Hello? Who's there?
I want that sneak meter closed. Okay, I think it is closing. Yeah, it's closing. Finally, very slowly.
Must have been nothing.
Whew. Okay. Would you guys mind going back on your routine and not standing in the doorway?
Once was a woman as fair as an even, a springtime in old Mackay.
The cat chills out there.
I'm going to start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
There's a Stone of Baranzaya.
With free bears down.
Got a little lucky that door right to this bedroom is open.
Goodbye, for none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die.
Okay, I really need you to not be in here, cat. I'm pretty sure this is downstairs.
Get myself an island.
Should have known she was lying. She said she'd wait for me.
Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he met.
Wizards. That's power. But they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
So here's a problem. Oh wait, that's totally a way out. Okay. So, that's an adept lock. I don't know if I can pick that, but he gave me a key. Maybe the key unlocks it. Dude sleeping in there.
Walk into the city of free man.
I think this was the area that I should have come in the first place. If I can get out of here, if I can get it, I can probably make a run for it. Well, okay, I'm betting it's in one of these two rooms.
Kill him to get some beer every now and then.
If it's in this room, I'm kind of out of luck because I can't pick that lock. But, well, my invisibility's wearing off, so close that. Close that door.
That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone. Get one rusty scepter from me.
Nuts. No money, but no papers. Oh, I shouldn't be moving quickly. They could hear me. Oh, man. I can't pick an adept lock.
Once was a woman as fair as an evening.
I did get a level up, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to try to use it on lock picking. Stamina. What? Oh. Oh, that's not even fair. I can't even put another perk into lock picking. I can't even do that until I hit level 50 in it. Okay, well, I'll bet you almost anything it's in this room, so I'm just gonna have to try to pick this. I've got 10 lockpicks, thanks to my thief friend. See, I don't know if that's possible. I've got it on a little notch right here. You can see the little scratch on the lockpick, and I literally have the DPS on my mouse really low, and I literally, no matter where I move it, just cannot get it to work. You know, you'd think if this guy was trying to be helpful, he could have given me a key to where this thing is. No, instead he gave me a key to a safe box that I can't raid anyway. Well, I don't think that's possible, because on that second attempt, I found where the little area was based on the scratches on the door, on the lockpick frame, and I was moving it by just like a pixel at a time and couldn't get it regardless of which direction I went from that little notch. So I actually just need to get out of here. I'll have to come back later. Now I could get attacked as soon as I head out here, so We'll see what happens.
See how he likes that.
Actually, it's probably time for me to wrap this episode up now that I think of it. So, I hate to leave this one at a cliffhanger like this, but yeah, I'm definitely past the point at which I should be wrapping this up. So, I'm going to call it quits for this one. And like I said, I apologize for this. I know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but, well, you know what?
Retire someday.
I don't want to end you guys on a cliffhanger. We're just going to go for this.
Yes. Now ain't this a surprise?
Run! Zigzag. The chickens are fleeing. Oh, yeah, no, not trying to bother you.
I'm warning you, back off.
Okay, backing off. Over here with the Imperials. I think I got away from that other orc. But I'm gonna keep running until I make it to Riften. I would like to find out whether I'm hidden or not. Yep, I got away. Good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get into that door anytime soon. But it's not all bad. I did get some speechcraft experience out of it, and I did level up from sneaking too. So, not a complete loss, but not really much of a win either. Kind of a draw for now. So I'll have to come back to that one later in a similar manner to how I'm going to have to go back after Draven's Bow. But yeah, if I can't even pick Apprentice locks yet, there's no way I'm going to be able to pick those Adept ones. I might actually have to invest some training into lockpicking. I think that's probably what I'll start doing with some of my money here. Maybe after I fix this place up, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up now. Appreciate you guys sticking around. It went a little longer than I anticipated, but that's alright. I'd rather just kind of end things on a more, on a better note than being trapped in a basement with a bunch of enemies all around me. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.